Hi. Just adjusting the light, guys. Hold on. All right, let's do the correct intro, right? This computer's been lagging all the time. So if my speech is off, whatever. Anyways, hello, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So any questions as to what it is that I do, how do I do it, services that I provide, Patreon, and all of that fun stuff down below in the description. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into Cancer. Cancer, you are the last one of all the zodiac signs for this read. So this is the energy that I'm picking up for the next few weeks. Your song is Wrecking Ball. And the verse is, let's see, this phone just keeps on. There is a reason why it locks up, because I have a passcode on it. Not because I keep secrets, it's because if you don't, then it's like I'm calling people randomly, and etc. etc. So, unfortunately, you have to lock your phones. I just have to make an easier password. Anyways, the verse is, where is it? Oh, don't you ever say, I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. So there is somebody that has within the Cancer energy, whether it's you or a person that you have been dealing with, or people that you have been dealing with, but there's a sense of walking away, whether it's walking away from a romantic connection, whether it's walking away from a job situation, or a group of friends, a group of family members, whatever it is, or if this is in regards to yourself, walking away from a certain way of thinking, or a certain way of processing, or a certain way of seeing things as far as your perception. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to focus our energy on the candle and water. Yeah, this, whatever this is that you're walking away from, is not something that you're doing out of the spur of the moment. It's not something that you're doing out of a reaction to someone or something that was said or done. This is something that you have really been analyzing and have really been thinking about for a really long time. So walking away, whether it's from a relationship, a connection, whether it's walking away from a job, or a group of friends or whatever, it is something that you have put a lot of thought into. Is a lot of I feel like a lot of hesitation to to take that step of finally shutting that cycle, finally shutting that door that needed to be shut. And sorry, I'm just taking some notes. So whatever it is that you're walking away from, it's like you have finally accepted that you can no longer deal with this, because if you continue to deal with these people, with this person, or with this job, you kind of feel like you have no control over yourself. You kind of feel like you have to do so much, either for another person or for a group of people or for a job, that in an essence you feel so depleted, you feel so empty by the time you're done, that you have finally gotten to that point where you just want to put you first. You have always known that you have to put yourself first, but you have never really taken the action towards making that happen. Yes, regardless of who it is, or if you're leaving a person or a group of person behind, if you're leaving a certain career or whatever it is something that it hurts to a certain level to let go of, in the sense that the person or these people or this specific career or whatever is something that you're always going to hold dear in your heart. It's something that you're always going to try and remember the good moments, the good qualities, the good anything, But knowing that if you stay there just because of love itself, then it's like every single day that goes by, a piece of you is kind of chipped off. So the more you stay in that connection or in that job or in that whatever, it's like you're sacrificing part of you. And you've gotten to the point where you have realized and you have recognized that you have sacrificed enough, and then now it is time for you yourself to start putting back life into you by following your passions, by following your desires, by doing things that make you happy, that make you feel happy, that bring you joy. Whether it is that you want to help in a certain in a certain environment, or you want to help certain type of people, or that you want to start a new, I feel like the word that keeps on trying to come up is the new adventure. There's a new adventure. There's something that you have been very passionate about, something that you really want to go forth, but that because you have stayed in these situations, regardless of what they are, has kind of like taken way too much energy and way too much of your time, that you were never able to invest in this passion. And yes, you're going to have those people that are going to criticize, those people that are going to hate, those people that are going to always look at things from a negative perspective. But the only reason that they're doing that is because they themselves do not have the courage to overcome their fear and go into what it is that they themselves want to do. Go into what it is that they feel that they're being called to do. Go into the unknown. Whether that is, a lot of people get scared when it comes to things like this, like with readings and things like that. I can't give everybody the answer. Nobody can. The only thing that you can do is study. Take that time to study what is out there, right? What is it that other people are saying? What is it that, and when I say study, I'm not talking about just the things that are in the now, but study history in general. Study different religions, viewpoints, study different things, and then go ahead and take some time and quiet down, and then see what is true to you. How do you start to connect the dots? What is it that you have been longing to find out, or what is it that you have been longing to do, that because of the fear of the unknown, because of the fear that and literally this is how it's coming up, like the devil's going to come after me if I do this, or God is going to turn his back to me if I do this and this and that. Whatever it is that you are fearing, the time for fear it's over. Because let's say, okay, if you are a Christian and you believe in God, you believe in Jesus Christ, if Jesus feared what was going to be done to him, would he have done everything that he had to do? If you believe in another religion, there's always going to be fear. That is just plain and simple. In one way or another, fear is always going to present itself. The key here is to recognize it. To recognize what the fear tactics that are being used are, and two, not to give into it. Face it head on. Because when we give into fear, we are giving into the control of others, into the manipulation of others. That's why so many people are stuck and are constantly repeating the same cycles. So at this moment in time, you are starting either to realize that, or are starting to wonder why certain things keep on repeating, not just in your life, but in other people's life. And that has started, stir something up in you with this passion of wanting. There's something that you want to learn. There's something that you want to go after. And you just have to overcome your own personal fears. And the whole God analogy with Jesus Christ and stuff, it's just an analogy. It doesn't have to be directly to that. But what I'm saying is there's something or someone that you're fearing. There's something, an approver of a person, or of God himself, source, universe, whatever you choose to use as a word. But there is a fear there of not having someone's approval, or having someone turn their back on you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull an oracle card for your advice for the next few weeks. Seer, see beyond the current situation. There's something that you're not seeing clearly when it comes to this fear. And the card that was on the top is Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. So allow yourself the time, honor yourself with the time to connect to yourself. Whatever it is that you choose to do. Do you want to pray? Do you want to dance? Do you want to meditate? Whatever it is. But allow yourself to reconnect with your emotions and to see where it is that this fear is coming from. And within you, within yourself, you're going to be able to have the answers on how to move forward. You're going to be able to figure out how to overcome the fear that you're currently experiencing. And I just want to pull because some of you are just like air guardian. Shift your perception, and I feel like a lot of the fear is more in your mind and your thoughts as far as not having the clarity on what things really are because of the simple fact that you have allowed others to dictate or to speak on your life and on what it is that is to happen in your life moving forward. And in the past, you gave way too many people that power, and the time for that is over. So Cancer, that is all that I have for you at the moment. I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye. And